just in. Does Glamlite hate their next collaboration? Did Rhode Beauty actually listen to an influencer? And the Ulta's 21 Days of Beauties is officially here. Are the sales actually worth it? We have all that and more. So you guys want to see what they are and this week's new makeup releases? Well, then definitely keep on watching. Hello, my most beautiful friends in the entire world. How are we doing today? You look scrumptious. For today's new makeup releases, we have quite a bit to talk about. So grab a snack, grab a drink, because this could be a long one because I love to ramble. All right, so for today's top breaking news story, we have a little bit of tea from the Glamlite team. So as you guys know, I do follow Glamlite and all of their broadcast channels. I think they're absolutely a fantastic place to find out all the newest information when it comes to Glamlite's newest launches. Now, Giselle recently posted on her stories. I cannot pull them up here because I did not screen record them because I was at work at the time, but she posted on her stories, which I do not have here to share, about how she has some back launches coming up. And she has said that this is not because of her. She said that she was ripped to shreds last year from the beauty community about her launching everything back to back. But because of all her licenses agreements, she has to do that again this year. She's going to have launch after launch after launch after launch. Now, she said there is one launch in particular that she hates. Essentially, it's the launch from hell. Okay, because she said that she got this licensing agreement, I want to say about 3 or 4 years ago. She's paid $800,000 towards this collaboration. They've been paying their monthly licensing fee on it, and they're still wrapping up their testing. I think they just wrapped up their testing this past Friday, and Giselle's like, I am just so over it. Now, with this particular launch, we don't know what it is. We don't know what it is. She has not said the brand name. I'm curious to see if she ever will, but she said with this particular launch, she doesn't know if she's going to send out PR. And the reason being is that this particular brand wants to do a background check on every single influencer who receives PR for this collection. A background check. She said it's going to be $500 per influencer to do a background check to send them PR to make sure that they are worthy of the brand, essentially. Not Glamlite, but the brand that she is representing. They make sure that their background check, passes the test. They're not like some criminals or some felonies. I don't know what it is that they're looking for, but she said that she has to pay $500 per influencer to send them a PR box. And she said this is just wild. She's never had it before. So I don't think she's going to do it. I don't think she feels comfortable enough asking influencers, can I have your full social security, your name, and all that type of stuff to send you this PR box, because we have to do a background check to make sure that you pass the vibe. Is that not wild? I feel like that's so wild. I feel like that is absolutely wild. I have never heard of that. Again, she has not named the brand, but she did post on her stories. I really wish I could have screen recorded it, but like I said, I was at work. And she talked about that this is a collaboration from hell that she's been working on for so long. It took them 11 months just to do the final testing, and that whenever this launches, there is no PR from them. So if I don't receive PR from this particular launch, we'll know what brand she's talking about. But stay tuned, because like I said, if you guys head over to her channel, head over to her Instagram, she's spilling all the tea. And lastly, for today's top story, we have a wonderful content creator called Gloria. Now, Gloria, it has really beautiful deep skin. She is gorgeous, and she has called out brands time and time again for their lack of inclusivity when it comes to complexion products. And she recently had called out Rhode Beauty for making blushes super ashy for those who have deep skin tones, and she called them out, and people are just giving her so much shit for being like, this is all you do, you come for brands, you just want the attention, you just want to rage bait. And she's like, no, I call out brands because they are excluding people with a deep, dark skin color. I'm calling them out because if you're going to be doing complexions, you need to make sure that these shades fit for everybody. And it actually worked. Let me go ahead and show you what she posted today.
All she does is complain. This is why I complain. This is why I complain. You see how beautifully flushed I am without looking ashy? Oh, and you thought we were done? There's another one. This is why you advocate for yourself. You see what happens whenever you're not complacent? And that's what we call redemption. Yeah. Haley, thank you for reaching out and listening to me and treating me like a human. This is redemption.
So Rhode Beauty saw her video and decided to make a change. Her voice allowed a change. So Rhode Beauty is launching some blushes that are going to be complementary to deep skin tones without making them ashy. That is why she does what she does, because she's making the changes in the beauty community that we need to see. Patrick Ta, for example, was able to create a foundation deep enough for her skin tone. And he's like, you educated me. You taught me to create different undertones to go as deep as I can. And I love seeing that. I want to see more brands being as inclusive as possible. And so I love the fact that she calls them out. And it has nothing to do with her trying to piss off the audience or rage bait. She's saying, no, come, if you're going to make complexion products, make it for everybody. Don't make dark skin be an afterthought. Make it so that everybody can use the product. And I really freaking love that she does that. And so she literally called out Rhode Beauty. They heard her message and they decided to go ahead and change it and make a blush that's going to fit her skin tone without making it ashy. And that is how beauty brands step up and make the changes, and I love seeing it. Speaking of beauty brands that want to make changes in the beauty community, we need to talk about Huda Beauty. So recently, Huda Beauty unveiled their brand new primer and their brand new foundation, which is going to be the Easy Blur Primer and the Easy Blur Foundation, which, by the way, officially launched today on the Sephora app. It's available right now on the Sephora app, but you guys can also head over to Sephora tomorrow in person to pick it up as well. I personally did buy it. I personally bought it because I wanted to try it out. But Huda actually just released a video where she talked about how things got messed up in the labs when it came to creating deep shades. Let me go ahead and show you what she had to say.
I wanted to get on here really quick and just share something, some really unfortunate news and something that I'm really embarrassed about. And it's regarding our Easy Blur. Of course, I'm really excited about this launch. This launch is such a passion project for me. Our previous foundations were really full coverage and very heavy. And a lot of people who've tried our new foundation have told me this is the first time that they're able to really use a Huda Beauty foundation. They're so excited about it. However, I am really sad to share that we have an issue with the shade range. This mistake, of course, could have happened with any shade, but it's really unfortunate that it happened with a richer shade. I'm going to show you guys a little bit about the shade, but I just want to tell you exactly how I came to know about the mistake. Of course, we sent some samples out to a few influencers. One influencer tried it. She said, hey, the richer shade is too rich, and the other shade right before it is a little too red. And so I don't really have a shade. And I was a little bit surprised. More than anything, I was like, this just doesn't make sense to me. Like, this is really strange. I worked on all the shades. We spent over a year, the whole year of 2022, doing the shade range. My team was equally confused. We all didn't understand exactly where the issue was coming from. My product development team, they were looking into it, and they started swatching some of the original benches that we were playing with, and then they realized, no, actually, there has been a mistake. It happened December 2022. As I shared with you guys, we went through this big transformation. I went back into the labs to just kind of adjust the formula. It was a beautiful formula, but I wanted it to have a little bit more of a skin finish, get a little bit more of that blur. I really wanted to push that blur as far as possible. And so I went back into the labs in 2023. I thought that the submissions for the colors were finished. I didn't think to review them again. And that's my mistake. I should have looked into that. When we redid the formula, I should have just rechecked. Like, even if we had double checked, I should have quadruple checked to make sure that the shades were actually submitted correctly. Okay, so I want to show you exactly what I'm talking about. So this is Lava Cake in our Faux Filter collection. You can see it is 590R. I'm going to do a quick little squirt here to show it to you. 590R. This is Lava Cake in our Easy Blur. This also says 590R. This is really droopy, so it'll just kind of go down. But you can see there is a big discrepancy between the shades. These are not the same shades. I'm going to show you one last shade. This is a new shade we launched. This is Espresso. The gradient should look a little bit more like this, but actually right now it looks like this. So what we actually found was the shade that is written Lava Cake is actually Ganache, which is a shade lighter than that. So the wrong code was submitted. Ganache is a really beautiful shade, but it kind of is similar a little bit to the Hot Fudge shade. So we had decided to get rid of it because it's just a little bit too similar. I'm gonna show you right now. You can see how like some people might find a little bit of discrepancy, but we're gonna keep both shades. I would say one is a little bit more neutral and the other one is a little bit more red. It's supposed to be a shade range like this, but what it ended up being was this. Not okay. So what are we going to do? We are taking back all of the Lava Cake. We are relabeling that under the name Ganache. If for any reason you buy a Lava Cake, for any reason you get a Lava Cake, it shouldn't happen because I've been speaking to the retailers and I believe that we took back all of them. So it shouldn't happen. But for any reason, if you see something that says Lava Cake on it, just know that it is not Lava Cake and it is Ganache. And the reason for that is because when Lava Cake does hit, we're going to relabel this. We're going to rename it as True Lava Cake. We want to make sure there's no confusion. Lava Cake does not exist in Easy Blur. Now, True Lava Cake, we are working very quickly. This is the actual shade that was supposed to be submitted, and I can show this to you. This is that really beautiful shade, and this is the lava cake right here. So this is Faux Filter and this is the Easy Blur. I'm hoping we can fix as much as possible for the launch. But I did just want to be honest with you guys and transparent where the situation is. So if you go to the store and you buy espresso and it's a little too rich, and if you buy ganache and it's a little too light, a little too red, I'm going to give you guys the details down below of where you can email, and we will personally send you, I will make sure of it, send you a piece of the true lava cake, absolutely free, of course. And I hope that it matches your skin tone as well as possible. I'll keep you guys posted all along the way. And also let us know anything you guys are thinking about the foundation. Keep me posted. Tell me everything that you guys feel along the way. I'm here to listen.
That, my most beautiful friends, is how you address an issue. Like, it hasn't even launched yet and she's already being like, nope, this is what happened. We're going to go ahead and fix it. And she's going to send you a free product if the shades that you did purchase does not fit your skin tone. Like, come on. Where do you see that? You don't see any beauty brands really ever doing that. So I really love the fact that she stepped up. She said, this is what happened and this is how we're going to fix it before it even launched. And it makes me love her that much more. So those are today's top stories. Now we're going to finally dive into all the new makeup releases that have been announced and sneak peeked. So up first we have I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know something's starting right now. Watch and you'll see. Someday I'll be part of their world.
No trial, no nothing. Right to jail.
I have the best singing voice in the entire world.
Fight me for it.
And we officially see that Sigma Beauty is doing a collaboration with The Little Mermaid. Now, they have not revealed it. They just did a little sneak peek. Now, Trend Mood did reveal it. They're like, oopsie, here it is. So I guess the cat's out of the bag that Sigma's doing collaboration with Little Mermaid. This is going to include the Little Mermaid eyeshadow palette, which is going to be 14 shades in matte, shimmers, duochromes, and multi-chromes. Each color shifting shade was inspired by the character's song and moments of the Little Mermaid. There's going to be the Little Mermaid lip set that's going to have a lip cream and a lip oil and another lip oil. It's going to have a Little Mermaid highlighter and a shell compact mirror, shell compact blush, along with some brushette as well. So I will say I absolutely love the Little Mermaid. She has been my favorite Disney princess for the longest time. I've always loved everything Little Mermaid. So for me, I saw this and I was like, I have to have this. I have to have this. Now, I don't know if I'm getting this in PR. If I don't, that's okay because I'm still going to buy it. But I definitely want to pick this up. And if you guys wanted to, you guys can use my code to save you guys some coin when it comes to Sigma Beauty. But let's just say this Little Mermaid and me, we're going to be besties. I'm about to get this. And the shell components of like the highlighter and the blush kind of remind me of the Tarte like little like mermaid-esque palette they came out with years ago. I did declutter that. I did officially declutter that like I think like a year or two ago. Now I'm kind of like regretting doing that, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But either way, I'm so excited for this launch. It looks really, really cool. You guys know I loved anything Disney, and I love The Little Mermaid, and Sigma has some really great products. I know they definitely did reformulate their shimmers recently, so I feel like ever since playing the Cool Neutrals palette, I've really fallen in love with their shimmers, so I'm really excited to see how it translates into this palette. But this will be coming soon. They have not announced it, but it is coming soon. Up next, it looks like Armani is releasing a luminous aqua highlighter. It says pearly illuminating fluid with a natural blend to sculpt your face with every angle, with a skincare formula that is enriched with niacinamide for nourished and radiant skin. We just talked about this last week. Besties, and you guys were in the comment section being like, finally someone said it. Why do we have to put skincare in everything? Why? Can't makeup just be makeup? Why does it have to have skincare in it? Another skincare infused product. I'm going to pass on this just because I've never tried anything from Armani Beauty. I've heard great things about the brand. I just personally haven't tried it because they are way too expensive for my price point. They're way too expensive for my taste. And I don't think I would need to have a nourishing radiant skin highlighter. Like, I like more of a powder highlighter than I do liquid personally, so this is a pass. Up next, it looks like Gucci is dropping a brand new glow powder gel highlighter.
What did he say?
What? This is a powder gel highlighter. Powdered by Glow Light Captivating Technology, this formula is infused with a high concentration of thin pearls and unique powder gel emollient texture for a light reflecting multi-dimensional glow finish. This illuminating powder melts into the skin and enhances complexions for $59. I don't know. I don't think I'd ever buy a $59 highlighter product. I'm perfectly content with like my L'Oreal or like my Iconic London. Like I'm perfectly content with those. Like I could try this out, but I'm really curious. It says it melts into the skin. So how will it work on powdered skin? Like I always have to set my face before I go in with the highlighter. So I'm really curious to see how that would melt. This is one of those products I would have to touch in person. I'd have to touch and swatch to see, will this actually work for me? So this is like a maybe. I feel like it's really too expensive for what it is, but this is like a, we'll have to play with it in person type of product. Up next, Rare Beauty is dropping a new blush shade. This is going to be the Only Murders in the Building collab. They're dropping a Mabel Mora's Go-To Duo. It's a soft pinch liquid blush and Resilient in soft pinch tinted lip oil and Delight. I really do like Rare Beauty a lot. I have never seen this show, by the way. So for me, I'm going to pass on this. These are really pretty colors. I feel like these are perfect colors for the fall season. How they correlate with the show, I have no idea. Because like I said, I've never seen it. But if you have seen the show and you love Rare Beauty, this could definitely be for you. I'm just going to pass. If I can hear them talking, do you think that they can hear me talking all the time?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I hope not. Now I'm like really self-conscious to talk. Okay, so up next, Anastasia Beverly Hills is dropping a brand new volumizing tinted brow gel. This is a lightweight buildable gel that tints and adds volume to your brows for a natural long wear finish. Soft mousse-like texture and precision brush easily covers each hair, giving brows a natural fullness and definition in 9 shades. This will be available on the 5th. I'm going to pass. I'm just not a big brow girly. You guys know I'm not a big brow girly or concealer girly. Those are like my least favorite makeup products. So I'm going to pass on this, but I do know they just recently brought like Michaela and Glamzilla to LA to celebrate the launch. They held master classes. They bedazzled Michaela's brow gel thing, which is, you know, good for her. But I don't know. This is one of those products that like I would just honestly never pick up. So this is such an easy pass for me. Up next, Gazoo. Every time I say Gazoo, I always want to be like, Gazoo tight.
Oh, potato.
They're dropping a brand new, the honey infused lavender berry hair perfume. This is a warm, luxurious fragrance. This contains scents of lavender, blackberries, and marsali honey paired with notes of ginger and patchouli. This retails for $44. I'm going to pass because I just do not like the smell of lavender. I have never liked the smell of lavender. I don't know. It's just one of the smells I'm always just like, every time I smell it. And I was actually at work like a week ago, and one of my coworkers brought in like natural lavender, like actual like real like lavender, and they're like, here, smell it. And I was like, oh, like I embarrassed myself because I wasn't expecting that reaction out of me. They were not expecting that reaction out of me. It shocked us both. That immediately I was like, what? You know what I mean? Just did not like it. So I'm going to pass because I just generally do not like the smell of lavender. Never have. Up next, Balmain. Am I saying that right? Balmain Beauty is dropping their new perfume collection, Les Eternos Collection. This is a fragrance experience inspired by the universal quest for self-realization, featuring the way they describe these things, I can't. This is a universal quest for self-realization. You know what, y'all? This is the, where is it? This is the Prism Libre Flower perfume from YSL. This is the Flower and Flames. And this perfume, I just sprayed my ear. This helped me on my quest for self-realization. I could not have discovered myself if it wasn't for you. You helped me.
Right.
I can't. Okay, so this is going to be featuring bold, all-gender fragrances powered by richly crafted ingredients. $300? It better be $300 for all of them. Is it $300 per perfume? Oh my God, absolutely not. What? What? Who has the money to spend on like that? I do not. I do not.
This is Halloween.
Okay, so it looks like we have a brand new collection. You guys were actually tagging me this last week. I love you guys for having my back. But it looks like Wet n Wild is collaborating with the Nightmare Before Christmas. They just dropped this collection. It's going to include a face and eye palette, a blush lighter, a translucent powder, a 2-color lip changing oils, sticky serum primer, 2-piece multi-stick set, and makeup bag, and more. Now, I am not going to get this collection, and it's not because I don't love Nightmare Before Christmas. I do. It's just that Wet n Wild products tend to suck. I say that very kindly. They just don't work for me when it comes to these eyeshadows. Other products work beautifully. Some of them have some amazing highlighters, some amazing lip products. I love their lip products. They have great lip products, but like their eyeshadows just don't have good quality to them. And not to mention they come in such cheap packaging. Like they are so cheaply packaged. The plastic is just that really like breakable plastic, and breakable plastic, and I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I've gotten quite a few of the Wet n Wild collabs in the past, and I ended up decluttering all of them just because the formulas really just generally do not work. They irritate my eye. They're rough. They don't blend. The shimmers are just horrible. So for me, I know I would be getting this specifically just to have a Halloween palette, but I would never really use it elsewise, so it would just be wasting my money. So I'm gonna pass on this. But if you do love Nightmare Before Christmas and you love Wet n Wild, this could be for you. But I'm gonna pass. You won't believe what's next. We have a Vital Skincare Brightening Concealer with hyaluronic acid. We have another brand with skincare infused makeup. At this point, it's just skincare infused with makeup. That's what it is. We're just gonna call it what it is. Skincare infused with just a little bit of makeup. So Westman Teller is releasing a new brightening concealer. This is a precise buildable concealer that's clinically shown to reduce the look of dark circles, featuring serum strength skincare to hydrate, visibly brighten, and smooth. It blurs the look of texture for a creaseless finish. It has hyaluronic acid and peptide hydrates and firm, while vital makeup complexion visibly evens tones and diminishes dark circles over time. It retails for $48 in 16 different shades. I'm gonna pass. You guys know concealer is not my biggest thing that I love anyway, but I'm just so over all of these brands that have everything skincare infused. Like, come on, like, not everything is going to be working for everybody. We all have different type of skin types, and we all have different type of like skincare preferences. Like, I just wish makeup would just go back to makeup. And that's just my thoughts on that. Up next, it's that time of year again where Hourglass drops their holiday collection. So they're dropping their brand new 3 limited edition ambient lighting palettes. These are going to be coming soon. I am going to pass. I don't get the hype. I've never gotten the hype. The way that people go feral for these palettes. Come. Why? They're the same every year. In my opinion, they're the same every year. They just have a different like cover to them. But they're the same. They're the same colors. I don't ever see a difference between them. And they retail for like freaking $90. And the way people go feral over them, and I'll never understand why. Like, explain it to me. I genuinely would love to know. I'm not trying to like bash anybody for it. If you get them, I support you because I love you and I support you. But I'm genuinely just trying to understand why. That's my cat. Do you hear her? I didn't know she's not alone. But anyway, she's pissed off. She's like, why? That's why she's crying.
I was just joking.
Up next, it looks like Chic Glam is doing a collaboration with Powerpuff Girls. They're like 5 years too late. So they're unleashing their new Powerpuff Girl collection. It's going to come with an eyeshadow palette, a shimmer stick, a shimmer blush, a lip gloss trio, lip care set, and the whole collection retails for $81. You already know how I feel about Chic Glam. This is such an easy pass for me, but I really do feel like they are like 5 years too late because like I want to be like, ColourPop did it. You know what I mean? Like some of the other brands have collaborated with them at this point that I'm just like, what more can they add to it? But I'm going to pass. I've never tried Chic Glam and I have no intentions to, so that's an easy pass for me. Up next, Danessa Myers is dropping their brand new Lightwork palette. This is the Lightwork 6 Freedom palette. This features 18 shades and 9 finishes and 3 curated color stories that can be used all over the eyes, face, and lips. With a special packaging, it's magnetic, stackable palette that can be unpacked and stacked and taken on the go in its leather palette to go bag. It retails for $128. It will be available on the 7th. I'm going to pass just because I do have the 2 other Lightwork palettes and I generally do not show them love the way that I should show them love because they are so expensive. I should show them more love than I do, and I just generally don't. I generally don't. So for me, I would get this strictly just to review for you guys, and I know realistically I wouldn't really use it that often. So I'm going to go ahead and pass on these. They look really pretty. They have great formula. I do know the formula in the last 2 palettes I have been incredible, but for me, this is just... it's an easy pass. Up next, Too Faced is dropping their Holiday 2024 collection because it's the most wonderful time of the year, where every brand is dropping their Christmas collection and it's only September 1st. It's the most wonderful time. Okay, I'm gonna get carried away, clearly. So they're, oh my god, that's actually what it's called. Oh, it's almost that time again. Oops. So this is their Holiday 2024 collection. This is going to include a Your Gem limited makeup bag set, a Precious Gems limited edition eyeshadow palette, a lip injector lip liner and plumping lip gloss set, and a Jewel Crush blush and highlighter face palette. I'm going to pass. I've never gotten I've never gotten into the Too Faced holiday collections, never picked them up. I think they're so unoriginal. I think they just don't look cute, and I just feel like the color stories are always so bland and boring, and they're like the same every year. The only thing they change is their packaging, in my opinion. Nothing else changes. So for me, this is such an easy pass. I don't even think twice about it. Up next, it looks like Hind Dash is releasing a new highlighter. This is the Gradient Highlighter. This is a hybrid gel powder highlighter formula that mimics pure light on the skin. Ooh. From a sheer glow to an ultimate shimmer fantasy, this transparent structure features pearlescent pigments in their purest form. Layers up for maximum shimmer dimension on the face, eyes, bodies. So this can be available in 3 shades as of now. There's no price point, but I'm really curious like what it means. Like, so what, you can go on very light and then really just kind of build it up. I'm very curious. I'm sure this is really expensive because there's no price point. Whenever Trend Mood doesn't put a price point, it makes me go, how expensive are you? Do you know what I mean? So like, I'm really curious about this. It's one of those products I'd have to see in person. They look really pretty. They really do look pretty, but probably gonna pass. Up next, it looks like one of my favorite brands is dropping a new primer. So Milk Makeup is dropping their brand new Hydra Grip Glow. This is going to be their signature OG Hydra Grip that now has an added lumosity for surreal glow. This grip's makeups for up to 12 hours. It's a light reflecting pearls give a warm golden hour glow. The skincare supercharged formula, formulated with all skin types, clean, vegan, cruelty-free, 96% natural. It's available now on the Sephora app, but 96% natural. What do you mean by that? What does that mean? 96% natural. What do you mean? I'm so curious. I'm so confused. Honestly, I really do love the Grip Hydra. I really do love the Grip. I really do love the Hydra Grip primer from Milk Makeup. They're one of my absolute favorite brands. But for me, I don't know if the 12-hour lumosity really will work for me because of how oily I am. I'm kind of like, it probably be one of those primers I'd want to wear on a makeup, no makeup look. Do you know what I mean? Like if I just want to have like a nice glowing base and it just be that, it'd probably be really beautiful to have that. But like under makeup, I don't know. Guys, it's that time of year where Sephora's gonna slowly start to roll out with their favorite sets. Granted, they do them all the time, but now that the holidays are slowly approaching, Sephora's gonna start dropping more and more of the favorite sets. So the first thing they dropped is the Sephora Favorites. This is the perfume sampler set. Now, every year I do tend to get this. They usually retail about $85. This time it's $95, which I'm kind of surprised about, but it's $95. I think there's still gonna be like 16 shades in here. No, now there's 18. Okay, so that's why. So there's 18 shades in here, and they do come like in little itty bitty spray sizes. I mean, like they're tiny. Okay, I cannot deny it. They're tiny. Some, by the way, some come half empty, and you're like, really? You guys cheaped out on me, really? But I do love getting it because you get a coupon in there that allows you to exchange the coupon for a full-size product of your favorite, for a full-size perfume that was featured in that box. So I actually traded mine in for this really cute Victoria and Roth Flower Bomb. Now, this has been my go-to perfume since my beautiful friend Ashley bought it for me a couple years ago. I have loved it ever since. This is the full size. Now, you're not going to get like the actual big size, but you get like a decent size bottle. And I got this last year. You can see how well loved mine is because I did use this so much since getting it. So for me, I probably will pick up the perfume set because they have Kate Alley in there, Replica. They have YSL, Blueberry. They have Gucci. They have Nest. They have Prada. Missing Person, Valentino, Tom Ford. They have so many different brands in here. They see the Flower Bomb in there as well. It looks like Charlotte Tilbury is actually featured in there as well. So if you ever want to try out different perfumes, this is a great way to go. I always preach to you guys about Sephora Favorites. I think they're the absolute best. And if you want to, you guys can actually pick one up for your husband as well, because they also are offering the cologne sampler set. Same price point, retails for $95. Only this time they're going to get 11 fragrances to choose from, and there are different fragrances in here that you can, give to your man. Have him try it out, see which one smells the best on him, which one you like the best on him, and then he can go and redeem it for a full-size cologne bottle, which I really do love that they're doing. So speaking of new, I don't know if you guys seen, but Kosas is dropping 3 new shades to their Cloud Set and Bake setting powder. They're dropping the shade called Candy, Buttery, and Peachy. Now, they actually brought Michaela and Glamzilla out to LA along with ABH, and they threw them a really cool party featuring these brand new setting powders that they were just obsessed with. But I think the one thing that I'm jealous about, and this has nothing to do with them, I'm just jealous because I want to go, they took them to Disneyland. They took them to freaking Disneyland. Kosas took them to Disneyland. They bought them a freaking Viper, if you guys don't know, which is like a VIP tour guide, which are stupid expensive to get, by the way, and they take you to the very front of the line, just so you guys know. I deal with them every single day. And they pay for them to spend a whole day at Disneyland, and they got to do every ride, got to try all the foods, and I'm over here just like, I want to do that. That looks so cool. So I'm jealous, but in a good way. Obviously, those girls have earned their right to go there, but damn, they are so lucky. I wish I could have gone. They look like they had a lot of fun. So Kosas is dropping 3 new shades to their Cloud Set and Bake line. I don't know if I ever tried the setting powder from them before. I might have, and I might not have liked it, but 3 new shades coming. Not bad. Up next, we have a new launch being teased from Adept Cosmetics. Looks like they'll be launching a brand new eyeshadow palette and blush palette. It says these palettes are in stock and begin to ship on Monday, September 9th. They are not limited edition and will be available until interest fades. These will also be available on Mono Live Shop in Feel Beautiful Canada. Here are the prices before any promo codes are applied. Palettes $52, blushes $34, bundle $72. It says the colors are very demure, very mindful for a professional office environment. Note, all of our palettes are and have always been magnetic. So that looks really pretty. So I think I'd really be interested in picking up the palette. I don't really know what it's called. It just looks really pretty. I feel like the palette definitely has some fall vibes, and it's actually pretty cheap. It's pretty cheap. So yeah, I think it's available right now if you guys actually do want to go pick that up. And last but not least, Nomad Cosmetics just officially announced that they're going to be relaunching their Ghost Town palette and their Haunted Europe palette. These are going to be officially available on Wednesday, September 4th. You guys can use my code to save you guys 10% off. I love these 2 palettes so much. I know they sold out the first time they launched. Everybody want to get their hands on it, and they're officially back being restocked this Wednesday, September 4th. You guys can use my code. These palettes are beautiful. I have videos on both. I actually talked about horror stories when I did the review on these. I loved every second about it. So if you guys want to get your hands on it, now will be the time to do so. Okay, so before we wrap up this video, I told you guys last week that I was not doing an Ulta 21 day sales video, just because I generally do not like the 21 day sale beauty. It's the same thing every year. But I did tell you guys that I would kind of show you guys what's being on sale that week. So that's what we're going to do now. So I already probably missed the first couple days, but that is okay. So currently on sale as of right now, I'm going to go ahead and start to input some pictures. You have Olaplex, Supergoop, Grande Cosmetics, Too Faced, Dry Bar, Ariana Grande, Sunday Riley, Dry Bar, Beauty Bio, and It Cosmetics brushes that are currently on sale for about 50% off right now as of today. Then tomorrow you're going to have Rem Beauty, Solo Wave, Kiehl's, Nude Sticks are going to be on sale for look like it could be about 50% off. They don't actually not showing the price points. They just say upcoming beauty steals. On Wednesday, they're going to have Murad, Wella, Ralph Lauren, and Benefit Cosmetics. They're going to be featuring in that day's sale. Friday, they're going to have Truly Shave Sets, Bare Minerals, Corsex, Pureology, Sashu, and Tarte, along with It Cosmetics, Anastasia Beverly Hills, Sebastian, Peter Roth, and It Cosmetic brushes for Ulta that are going to be currently on sale on the 6th. Along with YSL perfume. That's going to be on sale. I love the YSL perfume for the 7th. Ola Henderson Brightening Eye Cream. You have a Deep Rose Facial Toner from Fresh. Color Wow Travel Size. That's being a little stingy from them. Estee Lauder is going to be on sale. Benefit Cosmetics blushes will be on sale. Diva Hair Care will be on sale. Tarte Tubing Mascara will be on sale, along with It Cosmetic brushes. And those are like they're going to be on sale every day. Those are currently the sales right now. Like I said, I just do a quick little run through of what would be on sale, what's not, just because like I said, don't really care for the sales that Ulta does. I kind of like the more Sephora sale where like everything is like 20% off, when you have a certain status. I kind of wish that Ulta would do the same thing, because then I would just go ham. You know what I mean? So that's just my opinion. But that, my most beautiful friends in the entire world, is it for today's video. I will make sure that I have linked what I'm wearing on my face down below. I am currently doing a full face of testing new makeup. And I've been talking for probably about an hour to you guys, and I'm already getting oily. Oh no. I'm trying the new Pack Tall foundation. Oh god. I'm not even like an hour in and I'm already getting oily. Oh y'all, we're in for a rough one then. But you guys will see this video coming up and how I did the eye look and everything like that coming up in a new trying out new makeup. But that, my most beautiful friends, is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, so I do post 3 to 4 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's R for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures with my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful page members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, I love you, and I'll see you guys in my very next video.